There it is. We got...
There it goes.
Okay. Looks fine. I believe...
That's a lie.
I'm dusted.
I'm right.
And we're going to play some more Star Fox Adventures.
Hell yeah.
Also,
The test of fear. We did it.
also switched roles this week.
Hell
Not in
yeah.
terms of gameplay, but in terms of I'm sick
Illness.
now. So
Drown myself in the river. We gotta go to space.
Lorraine should have stopped spitting out all those doorknobs as she
Hey man,
walked through
compared
them.
to you,
and
I am godforsaken cleanly when it comes to being
I should have
ill.
stopped licking all those doorknobs to clean them up.
I'm
so.
coughing into my arm, I'm sneezing into my arm, and not all over the entire world. Or my
I try
hand.
to do that.
You sneeze into your hands
I
constantly.
sneeze into my arms way more than I sneeze into
That
my
is a
hands.
lie. That is a
arm-
bald-faced lie.
My arm sneeze success rate is above 50%.
No, it is way below 50%, let me tell you. You don't even try. You don't even try.
You are being...
You don't even try.
I am ill. Stop picking on me.
Yeah, if I didn't...
No,
if I picked on you more, maybe you wouldn't be ill.
It does have the natural, I'm not going to use my voice to the full extent of its
Thank fucking God.
raw manly strength. So,
Don't have to blow my fucking eardrums out. Christ
you're
above.
welcome, I guess. My weakness is your benefit.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. You don't have to agree. It's just, it's extra
You
hurtful
speak
when you...
so loud all the time. You are among one of the loudest people I know.
But I am grateful for you playing last week, and I am super grateful that I don't have to play right now because I'd be warm out. So, and props to you for sticking it out behind the controller when you were ill before. Oh God! All right, well. Is there like a break in this?
Yeah.
There isn't regular Star Fox, right?
I was
Like
breaking.
slow down. Okay.
Ah. That was a bad
Oh, you
boost.
got squeezed.
Yes, I am going.
No, you watch out for mines, Slippy. Slippy, you
Are
watch
there
out for
mines? Who knew?
What's that thing inside the ring? Is it?
You have to hit it before you can fly through them.
Okay. So fresh innovation on the Star Fox space combat. Shoot the rings before you can ring them
This place is dope.
or whatever.
I like this place. That is all.
Apologies for... Make copious use of my own cough button, but I'm sure that'll be picked up all across the room, so...
Not if I use mine too. These T-Rexes! This place is so cool!
Oh, he's just prowling.
Hell yeah.
What's he on the lookout for?
Me.
Oh, that seems bad. You should probably avoid him.
Thank.
Press your R twice. Eat up, you little dork.
Dum-de-dum. So I've got to open the temple. So I don't think... I know this hurt. You have to kill them with the quake, but I don't think I have the strong enough one. Because you get a more, like a higher power one here to deal with these T-Rexes. I probably should actually look at what I have to do. Because I gotta open, there's like two sides to it. And I have to open it. Unless this is just the way I need to go.
I could do both cough buttons, but then I'd maybe accidentally drown her out of actually speaking sometimes. Double feed it.
It didn't actually do anything. I probably should just look this up.
I mean, you got the book right there in front of you.
Yeah, but I gotta find where the walled frickin' city is. Hey, the Test of Fear.
I remember that.
Walled City Return. Nope, that's not the right one.
Did not like.
Not there yet.
Is that thing in the bottom? Next to the fuel? Bottom right?
The, like, crescent moon thing?
Yeah.
That makes those vines.
Okay.
104.
Made me want a croissant. But I was pretty sure it wasn't actually a croissant.
I almost dropped my croissant. Found it. Okay. Let me see. It's like the sun and moon beacon. Shake the tile near the sun beacon with the ground quake to make it rise. In the meantime, okay, so I need to get to here.
Shake the
from another
with
spot.
the who's what's it's
Nope.
to do the so and so.
There's a plate that I need to hit. I'll find the plate first. It might be that. Yeah. And then I need to run in through there. I love just watching them walk. It's so funny. He's gonna fucking murder me.
He seems pretty chill for the moment.
Yeah, because I'm in a cutscene.
Oh, why are you going near him? That seems.
I have to get up this thing.
Oh.
I'm fine. Nope, I was supposed to go the other way. Get out of my way, tiny dinosaur.
Do those T-Rexes speak too, or are they like Pluto in the Disney universe?
They're not funny T-Rexes.
Oh.
I don't think any of the red eyes actually speak. Come on. I think I went too high.
Nice. I hope you enjoy your food. Whatever it may
Where-
be. We had leftovers today, but they were still pretty good.
Where's the entrance?
Did you run past? Is that not it?
No, that is it. I don't know how I passed it though.
No, I'm going it now.
I can't. The thing is down. I have to do it again.
Oh.
Come on.
I had to see what timed.
Of course it's timed. Why wouldn't it be? Just turn, friend. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I think he's slow.
Stand still. He can sense movement.
No, he's gonna murder me.
Alright. Like I said, passing illness between us, but other than that, you're fine-ish.
I shouldn't have used my fork. I'm trying to tell you. It's on this level. That's the moon one. I can make it, I can make it. I did. If I just do this. There we
Oh
go.
my gosh.
What?
Just that.
Ah!
A lot of faith in the video game. With that jump.
I knew where I was going. And I hugged the wall. I need to get Tricky's command like fucking ready. I don't fucking care.
Fire.
Okay.
How about yourself, sir? What's been up with you?
Here's the best time to do the sun beacon, and there's the sun. Locate the person in the structure, the main temple, and go to ground. Oh, so I just did the same thing on the other side. Okay. Shut up.
Bonk.
Right, I can go wide. Beep. No, go away. Fucking motors, man. Jesus.
That sounds good. Hope some of that stuff. If you ever get working on any of those other things, I've been very slowly petering away at some other stuff, but I basically just did some like spec document work for work stuff this week, and then I've otherwise just been kind of taking it easy because I've been feeling so shitty. Hopefully tonight and tomorrow I'll maybe get a little more done and be slightly more productive than I have been the last couple days. Oh god.
What?
No.
There's literally no consequences. This one was so much easier. Come here, you turd. I've been a busy bee.
Nice.
An illness and a not.
I will say it is super strange that when you turn these on, when you start the timer or whatever, why does it not change anything visually about that? Like from the perspective of, like it pans over to the door, but like there shouldn't, you'd think there would be a door that goes down or something.
Mm.
Dad, you're okay. Tricky, my son.
Oh.
You don't have to worry about me. I am the king. The famous Star Fox, hero of Dinosaur Planet.
How do you know about
Your
me?
exploits are well known.
And before you ask, no, I haven't got the Spellstone, but I do know where you could look. To enter the lair of the Red-Eye King, you must first find the two sacred teeth. Not an easy task, as they are protected by the very life force of the Red-Eye tribe.
So we're gonna exterminate them.
The magic
Got
cave
it.
Oh yes, the Magic Cave.
lies within.
Dinosaurs and the Legend of the Magic Cave.
A heartwarming tale if I have ever heard one. Eat this turd.
Call evil ones red eyes and came up with bullshit words like krazoa or whatever.
Bamfudan?
But the Magic Cave is called the Magic Cave.
Guide you on your quest.
Nobody bothered. Nobody. No second pass on Magic Cave.
Hell yeah, give me one Bamfudans. Bamfudads, I don't fucking remember what they're called. Goddamn fairies, that's what they are.
Mm.
Dum-de-dum.
Oh god, well that's bad.
I ran into the thorns. Yeah, wait for the fire to turn out.
Oh.
How did he get up here?
Mm. That's cool about the web project, Brian. I would say that taking the time to properly plan before really digging in is the right course of action. These are still really weird to me.
Why?
I don't know, they're fine. It's just like of all the things to lift wholesale, some of those Zelda games is just a really weird thing. I would have never necessarily expected something that is this specific to be in here this way.
But in like Zelda, they're not really like those. They're just kind of like
That's
weird
what I'm saying,
secrets, but
and
these are like
In Zelda, they don't really do anything. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, there's a Deku scrub down here or something.
here. They're upgrades.
So I don't know. I
They're
would have
always
thought.
only upgrades.
I would have thought they would have gone like fairy fountains or something closer to that.
Mm. Do you want them to copy from Zelda whole cloth or not? Where are you going? Where are you going? Mushroom! Mushroom! Where are you
You're not
going?
gonna get it now.
No, I'm not. I can't walk up this
Um,
wall. Ooh.
I'm saying I'm not judging it. That's not a value judgment on my part, one way or another. There's a button on that tree. It's just weird that somebody was like, yeah, those little weird holes in the ground that emit light teleport you to a tiny different area. We should definitely have that in this game.
Okay, it's gonna.
I'm saying it's a strange decision, not necessarily a positive or negative one.
I'm saying you're a strange decision. Should get more of those seeds.
Oh. It's a lot like the It's strange in the way that parts of the new Destiny expansion are strange to me. I think we might have had this conversation after you had already either gone to bed or were in the shower or whatever, but the weirdest stuff about that by far is just how convoluted the UI for all that stuff is. Like, it's really surprising to me. Like, if I had to place bets, I would probably guess that they didn't do a second pass on any of that stuff in terms of how it's structured, like, on a user interface level, just because they wanted to get it out, like, in time for their calendar schedule or whatever.
Can't pick up any more of these guys. I'm maxed out.
uh,
But I don't care what's in those. They're probably just health.
the way you interface with that, like the resources that work around that Gambit Prime stuff is just so weird and so clunky and so unintuitive. It's just very strange. But I do like playing Gambit Prime. That mode was
I
fun.
need to murder all those T-Rexes to get in there. Good to murder. This is so finicky. Come on. Just got him. He's gonna tell me what I already know.
The secret of the river.
I mean, they probably did do more than one pass on it, but, again, and it's so weird. I would guess that it has something to do with the thing I proposed the other day was, because those resources work two ways, right? You can, little tokens or whatever that drop from playing that mode, you can shove them into the little cookie baker.
I mean, that's what we're calling it now.
I mean, you can shove them into the little moat machine that turns them into the resource that you turn in to drop gear
Maybe shouldn't jump in the river.
in the Reckoning. Or you can use them out of your menus like a consumable and get a temporary buff, like some of those things that give you like extra glimmer and shit for a few hours. And I bet there was no way to make a single item in your inventory do both of those things without them like having it work like the cookies in that Dawning event or whatever, where you have to feed them to a different item to change their state. And then my question is like, why aren't they just separate items? And the answer is probably because someone on the dev team dug their feet in and said, no, this is how I want it to work. So, fine, I guess. It's real weird.
There we go. Here's some stairs. I need to get back over. Oh, hello.
Oh, God. But yeah, as people who have played, as a group collectively who have played that game between hundreds or thousands of hours, depending on the person you plucked out of the crew, it took us, like, a few passes at messing with that stuff to figure out how it actually worked. So, like, having someone who plays Destiny casually or who is maybe coming to Destiny after a really long gap or coming to it for the first time, like, there's nothing in that game that tells you how any of that shit works. Like, the only way to figure it out would be to just Google it on YouTube and watch someone else do it, and that's fucking crazy. Like, that is super shitty.
It is very unintuitive. You are not wrong.
It's bad. Like, it's just straight up bad. And I get that the point, like, the point that they're at with these smaller expansions, like the parts of the season pass, are they're basically mostly catering that stuff to the people who are in deep, like, who are playing, you know, that game in an unstopped fashion since Forsaken came out. But at the same time, they're just making more work for themselves. Like, they're either making it more unapproachable when the next big expansion drops in December, or they're making more work for themselves to undo later on. It's like, oh, well, we should redo and reconsolidate all this shit to make it better. But they just keep piling on more stuff, like, just within the menus that is just weird and way more complicated than it has to be and doesn't explain itself at all. No, there's not an item that increases Gambit rewards, but there's those items themselves that you can turn into motes and then feed into the machine in the Reckoning to get gear drops. You can consume those to give yourself a +3 stack of the armor buff that those armor pieces give, the ones that drop out of the Reckoning, which itself is pretty confusing. But basically, those Reckoning armor pieces, depending on if they're like weak, medium, or strong one, they give a 1, 2, or 3 times buff to just like a number count that goes from 1 to 15. And as that number goes up, that armor set gives you enhanced abilities while playing Gambit Prime. But instead of wearing those armor pieces, I guess you can consume 1 or more of those little tokens, and they give you a +3 of that for like 30 minutes or something, which is really weird. Even in itself, that's really weird. But that stuff, I think they're testing the waters for putting that stuff into other game modes too. Like, I think that, and again, probably based on stuff behind the scenes that is just like intrinsic to the way that game is built already. I'm assuming the easiest way for them to give like set bonuses for armor sets was to implement them in the way they did. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if they're testing the waters for that stuff for other armor sets as well. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Vanguard one that gives bonuses while you're doing strikes, or a Crucible one that gives bonuses, or a Raid one.
Crucible one, maybe not so much.
Well, it depends on what they do, because they can still do it. Like, Crucible's the most fraught one for sure.
Yeah.
But they could still do it and just have them be super underwhelming, in which case people would probably not give a shit. Or if they did it and had them be super ambitious, the people would probably be super pissed. But I would be astonished if a similar system doesn't end up on Raid gear or like Strike Vanguard gear at some point in that game. Since they've bothered to build out the ability for it to exist at all, I can't imagine they're just going to leave it to this Gambit Prime stuff. Especially because the next season will probably be tied in with the Leviathan and the Year 1 raid stuff. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how that kind of reemerges. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, you can eat the motes and get a temporary buff, which I definitely wouldn't do.
No, not the motes, the tokens.
Yeah, you can eat, right. See, exactly. Even explaining it verbally is terrible. But
not the things you make, the things you put into the oven to make.
The tokens that you get, that either you get from redeeming like those daily quests in Gambit Prime, or that just sometimes drop in Gambit Prime while you're playing the mode, those tokens can either be fed into that little machine to generate motes, and the motes are ultimately fed into a different machine in the Reckoning to get armor, or the tokens can be consumed directly out of your inventory by like holding square, and then those give you a time-based temporary buff to your like armor score for Gambit.
If there is... Okay, so let me see. So I'm there. It's 1, 2...
Yeah, I wonder if they just do straight like...
Did I not hit that?
If they just do straight stat buffs, because that would honestly probably be a really good compromise between being worth having, but like not so good that people would get up in arms about it. As if having like multiple sets of like a Crucible gear, for example, would just increase your base stats by a little bit. Like if you have like 3 of the same mobility set, that might give you 1 extra mobility in like a traction style way, which is good, but also not like game breaking or anything. Yeah, who knows? We'll see.
I thought I hit this one.
I think the latest expansion, my impression of it so far is that it's smart in the way it gives players new things to do, but pretty much everything in the implementation is just like a little bit of a mess. Like it is way more obtuse than it needs to be. Sorry.
This is very intense music for swimming.
Right, yeah. For kind of like, because you're barely even... Like, it's not like you're in... I guess now you are more, but when you're swimming, it's kind of like you're, like, half in control of the video game at that point. Because it's video game swimming.
I mean, I'm also going with the current, which is helping.
Can you think of a game off the top of your head where that involved swimming, and every time it happened, you were like, man, I'm excited to be swimming?
Zoram in Majora's Mask isn't bad, except from the 3DS remake because they made it bad. Because in the N64 one, you could just free swim whenever, and it felt really good. And then the N64 or the 3DS remake, they made it so that consumed magic.
Mm-hmm.
So it was bad. Look at that. Crushed it. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't have the other tooth, but I already killed the dinosaurs for it, so I just need to go get it. Shut up, tricky. Okay, so we gotta go back and find that one platform off to the side, which I believe is by the wooden bridge. Just this way. It's so quiet. It's so spooky. Down, down. I kind of can't believe this is honestly the end of this place. Oh, I think... Oh yeah, there's a krazoa spirit here. So I'm not done here just yet. But... the spellstone part of it is basically done. I gotta go fight a boss now. A thematically cool but kind of annoying boss. I actually don't think I'll move this super quick.
The key to Dino City.
Dino City.
The key to Dino City. It's my self-help book for dinosaurs. All about self-actualization and...
There was a very silent door open.
Get your cardio in.
Basically.
I said ambitious, but very weird, like, camera pan. Guess you probably want to run away from that, do you? Oh, what's wrong with his head? Why is there a button on it?
He's got the spellstone on his head.
That's a weird place to put it. Hi there. I'm not saying these evil dinosaurs are fucking geniuses, whatever, but...
Oops.
Why is there an electric pad in that room in the first place?
I'm pretty sure these guys, the T-Rexes, took over this place. So I don't think this is like they didn't build it.
Are they like unaffiliated? Are they with General Scales?
I think
Or
he like made them his bros.
okay.
This now. You think the shock pads will
Looks
come
like
back
there
up
will be a
once
new
he's-
king, so stick with me. Never go hungry again.
Sure. This is the Red Eye King, this guy.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, the pad is getting closer. Pick it up! Coward.
What's your interest level in that? I guess either that new Lion King movie or that new Aladdin movie.
I feel like the Lion King one might just be better because it would be all CGI and there's no blue Will Smith in it. And I mean, I like the Lion King is one of my favorite just Disney movies in general. Aladdin is too, but again, you know, the camera, I get it. Okay. So just less time. Because this charges up if you haven't noticed. Yep.
Oh shit. Yeah, sure did.
He did like no damage. I'm just getting cash. Is that button done? I think he has to run around again. Oh no, I just be at a different button. I don't know when he turns around. If he really does. He's behind me. Oh, he's turning around. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wish that probably see either of them. But personally, I wish they were a little more different than their source material. The Aladdin one especially. Well, you know, they're both the trailers. I guess they both do look like that, just like pretty much just shot-for-shot remakes.
He's going that way. So he doesn't turn around. I think he doesn't turn. I think there's one more after this one. And it's like right up in his fucking face. I probably should have taken the barrel with me. I think I could just do it.
Oh boy. Yeah, quite honestly, I think, that, in my opinion, I'd just rather see them at least visually diversify those movies even more from their, like, source material. That, like that. I wish they were both closer to the Broadway shows that they did of those series. That neither one of them I've actually seen, but I've seen like footage of them.
I think Giant Dinosaur did Aladdin one.
Or Aladdin, it wasn't like the genie in that Broadway performance. He wasn't like doing a riff on the Robin Williams genie. He was just a kind of different character in like a blue jumpsuit.
You hit me. Rude.
And similarly, the way they pulled off the Lion King in that Broadway show was with like cool, weird puppetry and stuff. And Disney owns the Muppets at this point. Just make a weird like, make them all out of felt and then do the Lion King. that'd be weird. I'd dig it.
Please tell me he's not behind me. Okay.
Yeah, man, I loved Robin Williams as the genie too, but unfortunately he's no longer with us.
He's not looking. You didn't even see me
Oh
here.
god. And also, we already have that movie, so there's like 2 strikes against doing it again.
That was
or
really
attempting
weird.
to.
Like it didn't even spawn. Maybe because I had the barrel. Maybe I just shouldn't hold the barrel. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, I tried just standing on it this time. Sans barrel. Oh.
Why is he not? Do I just have to catch him this time?
So yeah, maybe he's not going to wind up anymore.
I thought he always did though.
I mean, either it's doing it intentionally, or maybe you having missed it that one rep, like, fucked it up or something. I don't know. I don't know how this fight's supposed to work. So. Yeah, 100%. Ebony Q presents Flying King. Make Simba say weird curse words. Give Timon and Pumbaa a song about masturbation. Well, that's... maybe it's busted? I don't know. I would have thought that would have got him. But it definitely didn't get him. Huh. I don't know what to tell you.
Trying to get his attention. Maybe that corridor's broken? I don't know. Let's... These ones are lit up now. He's yelling there.
So maybe you just need to... let's see what happens when he comes around here.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, whatever.
I should have been on
It's
this a
fine
second
now,
ago.
I guess. Too early?
Yeah,
you're
it was
too
too
early.
early. Because I don't know how fast he winds up. These are on now, but I have to get to the other side.
Alright, this is like the fusion rifle usage of Star Fox Adventures content. So after you're done with this fight, you'll be a seasoned Air Until user.
Oh, thank God.
You'll be ready to go.
So I should be feathering it the entire time.
Right, you could be. What are you talking? There you go. Success. Just have to keep doing this, so eventually it'll like fall off his face.
What?
Or something.
What?
No.
That was bullshit.
Fox has like a Mechadro style tantrum in that little.
I needed
What
that
game
help.
are you watching? Breaking shit in this. In the locker room.
I should have grabbed
Get
it.
on it.
No, I should have grabbed
no.
the thing. This one I should have the thing with me the entire time. Otherwise there's no way I can do it. It's too close. Because if you saw the last time, I literally just barely missed hitting him because I didn't run back fast enough, so I need this with me this time. I'm not activating the switch right now.
Could really use a switch right now.
So something was just busted that other time. That was real weird.
Get him. So like I said before, is there like a phase 2 to this, or you just have to do this enough times?
I think it's just enough times. Could have sworn that was the last one, but maybe there's one more. Yeah, look how close that fucking is.
Yeah. Maybe too early soon. Okay. Ooh.
What?
Well-
Okay, good.
It's just bad
Huh.
at showing that you hit him.
Ugh.
I'm
I was
tired.
gonna fucking yell. I was gonna rage.
Time for a nap.
Oh, I leave and then come back.
No, that now controls my left brain. Please don't. You lobotomized him. Okay, yep, this game came out after The Matrix did. Jesus! Oh my god! Shit, Star Fox, that was Wind Waker-esque. Fuck your brain.
What pocket did he put that in? Excuse me, where?
He's got like 50 mushrooms.
Where did you
and a
put
bunch of
that?
Scarabs wriggling around in his pants. Don't worry about it.
Dad, look what we've got.
Well done. You have both made me very proud. Do not worry, son. I will stay within the city until it is returned to the planet. I will see you again soon. Now let's waste no more time. You have
Such a tender embrace of his starship. Just like, I can't quit you, Arwayne.
Yeah, I'll be back here in like a second. Gotta go back to the volcano.
I go back to the volcano.
Yes. Points or whatever.
Or whatever. Good job, dog. Oh no.
Yeah.
Still not able to get enough?
I needed one.
Oh, okay.
Clearly.
The specifics of the
This is
quest.
literally the same one I've done every other time I've come back.
Man, I
It's
don't know
always
nothing about
one.
that.
Oh, clearly. We're gonna look at the scoreboard and it's gonna be like 4 other times of me. I might not have beaten the last score though. I did not. Tragic.
No records for you this day.
I mean, I was stuck at number 2. Moon Mountain Pass is at the back of this fucking place.
Turn to Moon Mountain.
Yep. Shut up, Tricky.
Starfox is going to take Tricky, his psychic ward, to the top of said mountain so he can be taken by aliens or some shit.
Sure.
Don't worry about it.
This is right? Yes.
There are Clefairies on Moon Mountain.
Freaking maybe. I can remember this place.
Jaunty music.
There are literally no consequences.
I feel like that's the closest to like... It's like a Donkey Kong Country 2.
No, I hit him. That's right.
You did it. You got a fresh croissant.
Thank goodness. Pretty sure. Or no, this is the way of the test, wasn't it? No, this was right. They're gonna disappear. Oh.
Into the pit. Into a pit.
Welcome to a pit. Oh no. None of that. Another thing I can't pick
No
up.
more of them.
Use heckin' mag. Jorsus. Guess what? More barrels.
No money, no barrels.
I think sometimes he just decides not to use his shield. Got
Just whipped his ass too soundly. Fuck him up.
basically.
Oh, that's what the chat window. I'll check to make sure it's working.
Dumb stick hit the wall. Good, I don't have to do the puzzle again. Done playing with you clowns. Those are both lit, so I just need to take this. Good.
Did it? He killed that. Whatever.
Fire
And
that.
his best friend.
Timmy, no.
Yeah,
Bobby, yes.
the page looked weird for a second, so I figured I'd just open a new one. Okay. It's fine now.
See, look, now we can use the other one. Aren't you excited?
I might have even clicked something on accident by just like fat fingering the screen, but
Stop
it's
it.
okay.
Really?
Say, he shrugs off that lava like a fucking champion. Alright, I guess I'm on fire now.
Why didn't he jump? There. Pretty sure that's not the way you're supposed to do it, but eat a butt. Look at these people.
Eat the whole dinosaur butt.
It's large. That girasse.
Yep.
I go. There's clearly something in this room. That door's locked.
Nah, there ain't shit in here. Don't be fooled by the video game.
Okay, that was right. I bet there's a pattern.
Blow them out in a sequence.
Okay. Blue, green. Let's see what's right. Alright then. Brute forcing for the win. I bet if I had paid attention to those torches, I would have known what I need to do. But who has the time?
Who has the time? Come home from work and I've got to feed my hungry family of 7. Who has the time?
Stay.
Oh, keeping the door open means we're gonna go up this ladder.
Neither?
What?
So, someone asked if this is a blind playthrough or a speed run. It's definitely not a speed run, but it's not blind either because you've played this game before.
Many a time.
So we're just
I
kind of
mean, I
playing
would
it
say speed run in
for
the fact
fun.
that I'm not just playing around.
Yeah, we're not sandbagging.
I'm not going for a record. I'm just
but
playing.
Right, they're not going for like a personal best or anything either. I've never seen this much of this game, so it's kind of a lot of it is new to me. But Lorraine has played this game at least once to completion.
Oh God, more than that.
Okay.
Trust me. You.
I guess replay, sure, is accurate.
Come on.
Someday I'll speedrun something in earnest. Still probably Mega Man X in just like some form. Like I still beat that game
Oh jeez.
as fast as I can beat it whenever I do pick it up and play it, but I've never bothered to like time myself or anything.
I'm in a really bad cycle of this right now. This is awful.
I bet I could beat it in like an hour if I really hustled and didn't fuck anything up.
This is a terrible angle. Holy crap. Okay, got one. Shut up. I'm up next.
Stay.
Yay.
He's very upset that he was on fire for a second. Shut up, Turkey. I love you, but just stop. I don't love you. Actually. His angle is the worst. Okay. Now the hardest one, the center. Got it. Cool.
Spamming worked out for you?
Yes. Shut up. Behind you. Stop. Stop humming. Humming? Humming. Humming? Why does that sound weird? Is that a weird?
What?
Humming?
Like, are you asking if humming is a word?
Humming.
Because it is.
It sounds weird. Man, I don't know. Star Fox is getting in my head,
Having a
man.
senior moment?
Maybe. My birthday is coming up. Stop it. Okay, good. I was gonna just start smacking that thing. Oh, I was wondering when this happened.
Yeah, man, nothing wrong with replaying stuff from back in the day.
Heck yeah.
Like I said, a lot of it is new to me, which is kind of cool. Because I played this game a little bit when it first came out, but definitely didn't get super deep into it.
I just like me some Space Fox. Beep beep. So that. One more. Why did you postpone?
Oh.
Nothing.
Probably just.
I don't have my email surface on the lock screen because I don't hate myself that much.
I'm thinking about it, just like other games that we played while streaming or whatever. Tokyo Mirage Session's the only one that neither of us had played beforehand, because we basically played it when it came out.
I mean, had you ever really played 13?
I played like 6 hours of it, maybe. So definitely didn't play that game to completion at the time.
I wouldn't count that as really playing it.
I played it a little, like I knew what the
right
gameplay
way.
loop and stuff was.
This is the right way.
I guess I could play that game enough to be truly exasperated by it. Like, that game I just put down in, like, exasperation. Just like, ugh. Played enough of it to where it bummed me out, and then I stopped playing it originally.
Ooh.
But I was glad to see it completed. I was glad that you played it and finished it, because I did have a...
I love how I'm just shouldering all the burdens.
But you wanted to play that game. I didn't make you do it.
I needed to know.
You were like, I want to play Final Fantasy 13. It does get better. All the things I remember people saying at the time of like, yeah, you get like 20 hours in and it's pretty good. Like, that stuff was accurate. It didn't make me personally want to play it anymore, but it was nice to see it.
Back off.
See it to completion, period.
Let's run back up here. Get him on the right side. YOLO. Ha ha! See, the only part of this that wasn't a speed run was last week with the Test of Fear, but that was beyond my control. I did my best. I have no regrets.
Yeah, and you stuck to it. You beat it. You beat it that episode like you said you would.
Mired by illness. Nope, I don't need you. Weird toad. I guess you technically hadn't played Persona 5. I played it while you were
But you
playing.
played it the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It happened during your streaming of it. I would say that also counts.
Did you finish it? Like, were you still playing it when we started?
God.
I couldn't remember.
When we started?
Yeah.
I started after you started and then finished it before you did.
Okay. See, I don't remember any of that
No.
sequencing on that shit. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Oh. That was generous. Thank you, video game.
I deserved it. Ooh. More fuel. Ah. Poison tree.
You're running. Oh, boy.
What?
Just more ledges.
Yep. The Legends of Zelda.
Oh, that'd be really good. Oh, God, he's being eaten alive. Oh, Christ.
Things in there screaming. I get it. They're under attack.
It's like one collective health bar for all of them.
Maybe.
Help us! Help me! My skin! Ah.
God, that took so much. I don't know if they'll like.
I mean, you were just like
Will they
spraying and
aggro
praying
on
over
me?
there.
They won't.
There you go. Now you're using your noggin.
Who has the time?
Back on those fireballs is pretty generous too. It's not a bad thing. You are like out of magic.
I'm aware. This doesn't take that much though. I'm out. There's no back here though.
I'll be back for you.
Not my fault. None of these second plants are in the village.
Should be enough.
Oh yeah. Pretty sure he's the last one. Alright, is it? I'll force him to stop. Oh, you didn't tell me. All 6. I've saved 3, I'm pretty sure. No one's
Well,
this
that bar's still on screen, so... yeah, I assume that there are more of them. Like that one.
That's 4. This doesn't... Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so there's one more. I like how they all just fell asleep.
Well, everything's calmed down out here.
I'm not being killed, so it's fine. This is why you all go extinct.
They don't have opposable thumbs. They're basically asking for.
I should get closer.
Yeah, what
I
is he
see
doing?
it's a sheep from across the courtyard. Kobe!
Once again, you come to the aid of our tribe.
Yeah, because you all suck.
You are a true hero, Fox.
You're a true fox hero.
Paid enough to keep getting you guys out of trouble.
But I've got this for you.
Yeah, well, thanks.
That was strange.
Yes.
So pretty sarcastic. Fox just like rolled his eyes at this bigger wallet. What an asshole.
I should save. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Hey, guess what? You can hold more money. Get more money. Okay.
Damn capitalism.
Ruin our dinosaurs. This is why Jurassic Park failed. Capitalism. I think because I need that big thing that I couldn't buy at the end of last episode. I think it was 150. I don't think it was actually 200.
I don't think there's money in that tree.
I'm getting health. I don't think there's really anyone else for me to do that here.
You know what causes those to change state? If you like run back inside the shop and then run out, will they like repopulate with cash?
Should at least see how much it is. So you only got 140 in the screenshot, and he's able to haggle for it. So, why should it be 140? And I need 2 more. Is the important item room? Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Sure, I don't care.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Can you make it go up? Now
Yes.
Now we'll never know. Okay, you idiots. Ah, sure.
Oh,
Whatever,
I'm not going
putz.
back there right now. Okay. Going back to the Snowhorn Waste. Remember there? I think I have to just warp there? Yeah. I think. I don't know if there's another way to get there to there. From here. Oh no, there is. Where is that? Where is that? Oh, is it on top? Oh, weird. Shut up.
Shut up, damn it.
Oh. There's a ladder.
I can fly. Suck it, Tricky. Did you see that? He like fell from the top of the ladder.
No, I was looking down.
Well, you'll have to scrub back through it.
I will.
He just like dropped like a stone.
I know, man. I was too busy looking ahead. I'm so upset.
Oh well.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at it immediately after this.
That was funny.
Switch the thing.
Stay. Fall.
Apparently, I was doing something like that in Destiny yesterday. Mike saw me like doing. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing. I'm talking to Ada." He's like, "Your character was like freaking out." I'm like, "Save a video." I don't think he's ever saved a video before. So I was like, "You'll have to show it to me."
Come here, you fucking idiot.
You prefer the term "big dumb"?
Big dumgus. Ah yes, 13 scarabs. Lunch money.
There's the exit. Oh, that's right. I bought my way through here.
Blah, 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 blah.
Where is that?
Curse you, mammoths. Oh boy, watch it.
I'm not sure where I'm going right now.
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
Oh well, then I can help you even less than I thought
She
I
says, a
could.
dinosaur summon pit will rise from the snow in an area behind the gray snowhorn. Oh, I had to find him. Where the heck is he? Bring back the artifact. Shabunga! Whom? Oh, I guess that's the shopkeeper. Shopkeeper's name is Shabunga. More 11. Was it up there? It was. I'm dumb. Shabunga. Names. Not even fucking paying attention. Sorry, I'm so boring.
I mean, just walk into a place. It's...
I don't believe it. This item was stolen from me many years ago. I believe it was around the same time that a strange floating dinosaur visited the wastes.
Must be a coincidence.
In return, I will give you the chance to prove yourself.
Oh man, you bought a trial? That's unfortunate.
The call of the Snowhorn will begin your challenge.
Oh, okay.
Flame.
Well, he did it. Go in the cave.
Enter into the pad, play the horn. Just running around playing the horn. Horn time.
Great.
Fantastic.
Oh boy. Well, that's a good start.
Not 100% sure. I think it's actually, I need to go back there, so.
And that means you have to wait for the time to expire.
Let me see if I can float again. Nope.
Maybe?
No.
Okay. Well. Fine then. Oh, you failed. Go back to the shopkeeper and buy another one of whatever those were.
Set ice wall back up. Where the... What?
Hey man, back off. Got shit to do.
I have no idea where that is.
Don't look at me.
There we go. Okay, it's back on start. Get out of my way.
Spy man, that could be anywhere. It's a lot of these. That's unfortunate. It's gonna give you extra time. It must mean it's sort of far away.
Do you act on the... Play the horn, then head for the water. That's not the water. That's the water. That's how trees work. Climb up the wall. Find the final pad.
Oh, good. I like the words final pad.
Bastard. It's right next to you. Prove you're worth my eye. Thank you for more garbage. Alright.
Yeah. Down you go. Back off, Tricky. It's my egg.
Stupid horn. After like 2 false starts. We did it, yeah.
Yay!
Oh.
Kermit the Frog thrashing .gif.
Such a good gift. Where missed the heck? Oh, I have to like go back this way. There's me over there. Oh.
Thank you, Fox, and good luck on your quest.
All that bullshit, and that's all you have to say to me?
Time to once again become high as hell.
You heckin' know it.
Yeah.
We'll get more cash for probably
You did
the
it.
nothing
You
else I
collected
have to
stuff.
buy. I don't know if there's another, like... Do the whatever.
Do the whoever.
Trying so hard to hold this. Kill
It's
that
not working
thing.
so well. Just go out there.
No. Get away from this. It's a slippery floor. Yep.
You can go out there and kill it and come back. Well, it's dead now.
Why didn't you jump, asshole? Piece of butt. Fox McCloud, the entire ass.
Throw in.
Bang bang. Okay.
More fire, great.
Oh no. I have to bring another one
Incoming
back.
Nose.
That's
Warning.
literally the worst. Why would you do that? Why would you make me blow something up?
I'm doing it, Lorraine.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, again. Apologies for the illness. Ugh.
Oh, just to me.
I mean, I'm apologizing to everyone, including you. You're part of everyone. Oh, God. Oh no, he's gonna get you again. Oh.
God fucking damn it. I knew it. Like, you can't set it down. I'd have to have thrown it and then taken care of him, but...
Take it back. It might not be the hitbox on your fireballs that are generous. It might be the hitbox on those things, because it didn't even look like it touched you.
Nope. Hurry before that other one respawns. God.
You thought you were smarter than the video game.
Oh, I know I'm
Trying to
not.
shoot that gap.
I can't believe they're making me carry another one over there. If I didn't have to throw it at the wall, this would be completely different.
I would say that was basically impossible.
No. Yeah, there was literally oh, you'll jump that one, asshole. Why are these the bad healing items? Like, come on. At least give me the, like, full...
How much
symbol.
progress will you lose if you theoretically die here?
I have no idea. I don't know if I have to carry this thing to blow up the wall again or what. Please don't respawn, please don't respawn, please don't respawn. Oh my god. Just look at this for like half a second. Barrel King robot floats over in the air over the pool, retrieve a barrel from the previous chamber and put it on the pad for the robot and let the robot carry it. As the robot flies, switch the direction of the flames in the room, make sure the robot doesn't fly through fire. I could have used, let's see. Okay. That is also, like, impossible to see. This is going to be a nightmare.
So now what?
I have to, it's going to pick that up.
How do you start it?
It's going to pick that up. See that thing coming across the pool?
Oh. Top of everything else, you have to wait for it to complete its loop manually.
Yep.
Cool.
Should be good, I think.
Okay. So the whirlpools are there for no other reason than to just annoy the shit out of you, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if it'll put it back up on the back, so I'm just gonna grab it now. After you get the barrel across the pool, throw it to the side, either side of a wind tunnel, and face off with the sharp claw guard. Eh. It's gonna fall on the floor, isn't it? Bastard. I think I need to sit there, but I'm gonna kill him first. That thing disappears. I'm gonna riot.
Just careful, don't throw it into one of the walls.
No. I don't know if this, like, makes a respawn point or not. I'm just gonna get some health in a hot second. Get these bad health pickups. Okay. Pick the barrel, carry it together in a long chamber. When you reach the brick, wait for the fire geyser in the center to stop for a moment and toss the barrel over the brick. Okay, so this is like the Lightfoot test of strength.
Oh, sweet. More joystick mashing. Great.
Joystick no, button mashing. I had to press A bunch.
Oh, okay. That's not the fear one, right?
I said test of strength.
Well, I feel like that's easier.
Yes, but it's... I have to
That's
go
right.
180, so let's see how much easier this is or not.
You're done.
Oh, wow. That was, like, there was no resistance at all. Like, at least in the other one, like, I had to actually, like, rhythm it out or whatever, but that was just
Steamrolled that thing.
heckin' mash, bro. Like, okay. And take a short journey. Let's release the spirit. This place. The release point is on the other side of the portal. Oh, okay. I know what that is. You did it!
Remain in your body until your next juice cleanse.
Thank goodness. Yeah, never send me back there.
Now what do you do?
Gotta go take it to the temple again. Where is the light going? This is just a camera? I don't even know anymore. I gotta go warp back to Krazoa Palace and drop this bad boy off. Then we're off to Dragon Rock. Oh, it's blazing through stuff. Might as well go.
I say you drop this thing off and then maybe call it.
What?
Oh, whatever. Up to you.
It's only 8:30.
Yeah, but...
But what?
Mucus.
You're not even doing anything! If I do it now, I'll be that much one more week closer to finishing this game. You can just stay. It's raining.
Sure is.
Not gorgeous.
Is Little Havana the only part that can get like weather effects? Sure, I've seen like rain or something
I
somewhere
think
else.
it snows. It was snowing in the place we were just at before.
Are you ready to go to Krazoa Palace?
Send me away.
Drink this. Don't ask what's in it.
I like how it says it requires a certain number of fuel cells. Purchase them or find them. It's like, once you have enough, you can go. Like, I don't know how much is enough. I bet the next one's 20.
Huh.
But I could buy some from the store, which I probably will. I'm trying to remember, I wish I could remember how many I had at the beginning of this episode to see how much I got for, like how many I needed to get to the one place. It just was. Where's that portal door? I wish I could see anything. Hello. I really didn't know. No, I think this is too high.
Okay.
Good meow. It's like, will you leave me alone?
No.
I'm not lying on that jelly for sure. There it is. Hooray!
Yeah!
Yeah. I do believe there's only one more of those. Oh, there's this one.
Huh?
Wow. Wow, wow. Slouching. Bad posture. Bad. Now it's like foggy.
Fox, my boy! 3 spellstones down.
You have to
and only
shout?
one to go.
Yes. Look
You
at him.
seem to be getting the hang
Expect that creature to not shout.
It's time for you and Tricky to go to Dragon Rock. Your toughest challenge yet.
That's easy for you to say. But where do I find the gatekeeper?
Shut up and eat your haggis.
He is closer than you realize. He who has no voice has plenty to say.
He has no voice in the screen.
The waters of Cape Claw are both beautiful and deadly.
Oh, that was
Glad I
funny.
could hang on that screen for as long as I did. Thank you.
Scarabs tend to live in dark, damp places.
Same. I think he was by the well.
Hey,
Oh,
shut
that's
up.
the well, not that. Whatever. Is it you?
I hope you're treating the prince well.
No.
Not now. I'm
Don't
tired.
I was
beat
gonna.
me now.
I was gonna smack Tricky
I'm
in front of him.
tired. Please, sir, no more whipping today.
I should have guessed there was something odd about you. The Warpstone said I should find you.
I haven't spoken since something terrible happened. Something that I am ashamed to admit. I too attempted to save our planet, but I failed.
Tell me, what happened?
I led a group of dinosaurs against General Scales. He learnt of our plan before we could act, and launched a full-scale offensive against us. We never stood a chance. He imprisoned 3 of my closest friends on Dragon Rock, and it is also where he has taken the Spellstone.
So how did you survive? If Scales let you go, it could only be because...
I am the gatekeeper.
Well, that doesn't make a ton of sense. Oh god.
They're all getting raptured. Oh,
The
okay.
gateway to Dragon Rock is now open.
Now I can die in
Please
peace.
help my friends. They are on your side.
I still don't know how that made any sense.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna buy one more thing from him and see if that's enough. I just don't want to be rejected. 20 is such a nice round number.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Just give it to me.
You
Oh, what?
pay this much.
Where are we going?
Dragon Rock. Don't worry about it.
Let's try to look it up before you are.
I have no fuel.
Okay.
Probably was 20. $10 gold rings.
Hooray, more space.
rocky to a desolate wasteland. He's captured a number of dinosaurs and is planning to change them into powerful killing machines. It's rumored that one such creature already exists. This final snowstorm will bring dinosaur planets back together. Let me out.
Okay, Slippy.
Basically, I have to hit all of them. So this should be
10
exciting.
golden rings. Thanks, Slippy. Silver ring, who need that shit? Fucking. Oh. Silver ring can suck a dick. Slippy, why didn't you tell me good job? I need constant positive reinforcement. My ego is so fragile.
Fox is man.
It did it, Fox! The force field is down! It's safe for you to land! Let me out!
I did it. I'm the greatest. I guess this one is actually kind of intensive. This is so many more pages than all the other ones. So if you're actually bummed out and just rather stop, I can stop here.
It's up to you. I mean, definitely wouldn't want to play for much longer if it's, I don't know, do what you feel.
I guess it's we did start, I guess, a little early.
I'm just getting a little bit of a headache.
Okay.
So will show us our percentage if you go back to the title screen or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm just
We're at 61 when we started today.
curious where that puts us. According to the game's own assessment.
Bang bang.
Alright, so probably 2 more.
Well, there's another spellstone, there's another spirit.
Okay, or maybe 1 more? I don't know. I don't know if there's like a final dungeon that's very involved after that, or...
There's a boss fight.
Alright, well, we'll see. Maybe we'll be done next week. If not, almost certainly the week after.
There's a decent chance.
Alright, well,
Not much
very
left in this
cool.
book.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for putting up with my mucus-filled head.
At least y'all got a mute for that. I fucking didn't.
That's true. So,
I never do.
yeah, that's gonna do it for this evening.
Bang bang bang.
Join us next Thursday for when we play more of, and maybe possibly finish Star Fox Adventures. So,
Woo!
until then, I'm gonna look over here and click the right thing. See you later, Internet.
Bye!